final vigil. Now, Prince Harry will be banned from wearing his military uniform if he decides to attend the final vigil for the Queen at Westminster Hall next week. However, Prince Andrew will be allowed to wear his armed forces outfit despite being exiled from royal duties.
Now, the disgraced Duke of York is a Falklands War veteran and will be entitled to wear military colours as a mark of respect for his late mother.
Joining us now is National Political Editor Samantha Maiden and Justice Party Leader Darren Hinch. Good morning to both of you. Sam, should Prince Andrew be allowed to wear his military uniform despite being exiled from public life when Harry isn't?
No, I don't think he should be. I think that it's a real mark of disrespect for Harry, given that he served in Afghanistan. Now, I understand that, Prince Andrew served in the Falklands as well, but Prince Harry has never been accused of cavorting with sex traffickers. And I think, the rules are the same if you're an ex-serviceman in the UK. You can wear your medals with a morning suit. You can't tend to wear the suit. The military regalia springs from these ceremonial roles that the Queen stripped of him when he left the royal family. But I think it's something his dad could put back, and I think it's something his dad probably should.
Yeah, Darren, particularly at the funeral as well, it looks as though he's sort of the naughty boy in the corner.
Yeah,
and he has served 2 tours.
Well, Samantha is right. I mean, Prince Andrew is disgraced. He's stripped of most of his military honorary titles, and Harry should be allowed to. Personally, I don't like the idea of uniforms at such a private thing as a funeral anyway, but that's another point. I think on this one, the king is wrong, if it's true.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, especially having one and not the other, and particularly Andrew, that's just really bad.
And it is such a public funeral, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
With lots of ceremony attached to it.
They're going to cop criticism if this is what ends up happening next Monday. Now, there are new reports that Harry's 2 children could have their new royal titles stripped under King Charles. Under royal protocols, the grandchildren of the monarch automatically receive the title of prince or princess. However, King Charles has always said he wanted a slimmed down monarchy when he ascended the throne. Sam, should Archie and Lilibet be given the title of prince and princess?
Well, I think this is another one of these areas where I know that we love to hate Meghan, and I suppose to some extent, not to the same extent, Harry. But I think this is an area where you can sort of understand a little bit where they're coming from, because, as Koshi said, they are being put in the naughty corner all the time. And it's law, as I understand it, under George V or someone, that they get this automatically when they're the grandchild of the monarch, which they clearly are. But quite pointedly, King Charles III has not referenced this in his public statements. He's referred to them as master, and so that suggests they're not going to get it. So it's just another thing where you can sort of start to understand why these families are estranged and why there are these ructions when they seem to be sort of subjecting him to these ritualistic humiliations.
Yeah, but Darren, both of them decided to leave the royal family. They said titles didn't matter to them. They wanted to be their own people. They wanted to be independent. Well, their kids should be as well.
That is true. Excuse me. I think it's protocol that was only handed down to grandchildren of a king, of a male monarch. That's why the Queen didn't automatically give them the title of prince and princess. Charles said he wants to scale down the monarchy. Well, it's giving them a title really doesn't make it any bigger. They've no way known they're going to be close to the succession to the throne. But I think, Koshi, you are right. If they say they want to do, they're leaving the royal family, leaving the firm because they want to be more independent, well, the best way to do it is not to give their children a royal title. That'll be a good start.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, if the parents aren't royals, well, I guess the kids aren't.
They have raised concerns,
too.
though, about the security implications. So that's another factor. Like Meghan and Harry have raised concerns that there's things that flow from it.
Harry and Meghan can afford their own security.
Well, if they don't sort of shoot anything out of this big deal that they've got.
Shoot on film, not shoot.
Yeah, I know. But if they don't produce
talking about
anything,
security.
the podcast is on hold and it's all not going down very well. Well, you know, maybe they haven't got as much cash as we think. Anyway, thanks, guys. We'll talk to you next week.